Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Phonix, and today is going to be episode 9 of Elite Showcase. And real quickly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the Elite Showcase episodes, and check out this 3-piece right off the start. Some people go for that home flag, I just go right for the enemies. But anyway, so today the weapon we're going to be going over in Elite Showcase is going to be the HbrA Insanity, one of my favorite weapons in the game. I absolutely love this weapon, especially now that Sledgehammer, took the rocks out of their head and actually put it back to its old glory, what it used to be, its old greatness. If you guys remember back about 3 months ago, I made a video about the top elite weapons, and I actually named the HbrA Insanity over the Boar 27 Obsidian Steed. And then right after I made that video, then they nerfed the HbrA, and I was like, oh man. But yeah, I absolutely love this weapon, guys. This is definitely one of my favorite weapons in the game, especially one of my favorite assault rifles. Absolutely recommend you guys try it if you get the chance to get lucky enough to get it out of a supply drop. Real quickly, the gameplay in the background is going to be 127 kills, playing some 6v6 domination on the map Recovery. And I believe this is like the second most kills in the world for 6v6. I'm not 100% sure. If somebody can correct me down in the comment section, I'd love to know, because I'm curious. It might be first, who knows. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys enjoy that in the background. But alright, so let's get into it. I'll throw a picture up on screen right now so you guys can see the stats on the HbrA Insanity. And real quickly, by looking at the stat card, you're thinking, wow, this really doesn't have too many negatives, +1 damage, +2 fire rate, -1 handling, ooh, big deal, a little bit less hip spread, to trade off that for +1 damage, +2 fire rate, I'll take that any day. And the only other drawback that the weapon does have is you can't run any sights on it, which is absolutely fine for me, because my usual setup on assault rifles is usually stock, foregrip, and extended mags. So yeah, I don't really mind not being able to use a red dot sight. Some people don't like the iron sights on this weapon, and that's fully understandable. But if you do have the Insanity and you don't like the iron sights and you're having trouble using the iron sights, I would definitely recommend running a silencer instead of extended mags, because that way the silencer is going to limit the muzzle flash, and it's going to make the iron sights a lot easier to use, and it's going to be a lot more user friendly. So try that out. I'll go over the class setup in a second, but real quickly, I do want to say that this, compared to the regular HbrA, so the regular HbrA is a 3 to 5 shot kill, and this weapon actually goes from a 3 to 4 shot kill, which is really big, at long damage, especially at the fire rate that this weapon has. The regular HbrA shoots at 625 rounds per minute, with the first 4 rounds firing at 857 rounds per minute. It's kind of like the opposite of the bow, where the bow, the first couple rounds fire slower. This weapon is a little bit better. The first couple rounds fire faster, which is fine with me, because if you're one of those guys and they're long range, you can tap fire it, and your rounds are actually going to go out at 1,000 RPM, which is pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, for the Insanity, it's going to be the first 4 rounds are going to be at 1,000 RPM, which is absolutely insane. And then it comes down to 750 RPM, which is, fine. That's going to be the same as the AK-12, as the bow, that's perfectly usable. That's fast. It's great for the damage that it does. This weapon is just awesome, guys. If you can't tell by my enthusiasm, I love the Insanity. I know I've said this like 20 times already, but this is definitely one of my favorite weapons. So yeah, that's that. Let's talk about the looks for a second. This weapon looks absolutely beautiful. It's got like this gold camo with these engravings in it. Definitely really good looking. I love the way it looks. But alright, so as far as class setup goes, I already told you guys, the best attachments to run, in my opinion, are going to be stock, extended mags, and foregrip. So the reason why I recommend the grip for this weapon is because the recoil isn't totally unmanageable. It's mostly vertical recoil, and it's easy to control. But once you throw the grip on, it takes the recoil down to almost nothing. Like, it's a huge difference. It's one of those few weapons where the grip makes a huge difference, and it's definitely noticeable. So I highly recommend for the grip on this weapon. So yeah, if you guys really want this weapon and you can't get it and you're a big fan of the HbrA, my next best recommended setup would be the Average Joe. Run the HbrA Average Joe with that setup that I just told you guys, with that extended mags, foregrip, and stock. And it's almost as good. It does the same damage as the Insanity, except it has the lower fire rate. So, maybe that can hold you guys over until you get the Insanity out of a supply drop. But anyway, guys, gameplay's wrapping up. Like I said before, thank you guys so much for all the huge amount of support that you guys have been giving me on the Elite Showcase series. It really just, motivates me and makes me want to do more of these episodes for you guys. So I got some big plans for you guys in the next week or two, so keep an eye out for that. Like I said, my name is Phonix, and I'm out. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Peace, guys.